Feltner making his 5th start of the year. In his last outing, he gave up 6 runs against Philadelphia, probably his poorest outing of the year.
As Xander Bogaerts steps up to the plate.
That's ball 4, and a lengthy AB plate appearance anyway, as it turns out to be for Xander Bogaerts, a walk. And that'll bring up Fernando. Line to left field and a base hit for Fernando. Up to second goes Bogaerts. The first 2 Padres have reached here in the first inning.
Swinging early, and why not? Right down the middle. 107 off the bat of Fernando. That is barreling it up.
So Bogaerts at second. Tatis at first, and here is Jake Cronenworth. Chance here for the Padres to get an early lead. He'll take it to left center field. That's in for a base hit. From second base, Bogaerts will score. Fernando Tatis Jr. is stopped at third, and Jake Cronenworth is driven in the game's first run. Padres lead it 1-0.
Well, how do you like them apples?
First and third now, still nobody out. And here is Jurickson Profar.
Well, that is now for Feltner. 15 runs this season in the first inning. He's given up 10 in the first inning.
This one is to center field. Brent Doyle going back. It'll be plenty deep enough as he makes the catch. Tagging at third is Tatis Jr. and the Padres take a 2-0 lead. Sac fly for Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson is doing everything right, putting together really good at-bats. It's always good when Victor Rodriguez is smiling, the hitting coach for the Padres right there, and high fives all the way around. You betcha.
The Padres have scored first now in 3 straight games. Ha-Seong Kim standing in on the right side. On the ground, softly hit. Late to react was Feltner. He's not going to get there. It's going to be an infield hit. So Kim beats it out. First and second with 1 away.
Darryl Scott going to come out and try to settle things down. 21 pitches in. Feltner came in 6th in the National League in strikeouts per 9. Nearly 11 punch-outs. We have not seen a swing and a miss yet.
This is back to Feltner. There's one. Brendan Rodgers on the first to get Campusano and get the Rockies off the field.
2-0 Padres as the Rockies come to bat.
Michael King on the mound tonight for the Padres.
A lot of things going the Padres' way, particularly the starting pitching. Last night, Dylan Cease, last time out for Michael King, 7 2/3, only 1 run. He struck out 10.
Swing and a miss, elevated, and he strikes out Blackman. Ezequiel Tovar in 307. 3 homers, 11 runs batted in. High fly ball, playable for Jurickson Profar. Looking up into some raindrops. Will make the catch, 2 down.
You know, we talk about it all the time. Throw up a 0 after 2 in the first. Shut down the Rocks. I mean, they are already in a funk when it comes to hitting.
On the ground, King's got it. Kind of a defensive play there. And he flips to first base for the out that ends the inning. Good first for Michael King. 2-0 Padres after 1.
Diaz at first, and Lowry Montero, the first baseman tonight for the Rockies, is the hitter.
That is a fair ball. And then it kicks up against the screen. Diaz to third, Montero to second. And the ball went behind the tarp. So it'll be a ground rule double.
Well, it's good to see. I mean, that's a really difficult play, especially for an umpire to call that one fair, because it has to go over the bag. And so with the ball elevated as high as it popped up, I love that it goes in Rocky's favor.
Here's now Nolan Jones. Nolan trying to break out of the slump. Nolan Jones 0 for his last 21 at the plate.
That is in the air to shallow left. Coming on as Profar lays out. Does not make the catch. 1 run scores. Montero did not want to risk going to third. He had got halfway. And so it's an RBI single for Jones. He doesn't care how.
So lead runner on here for the Padres in the 3rd inning. And it brings up Jurickson Profar.
There goes the runner. Pitch, swing and a miss, and the throw to second base, and got him at second as well. Strike him out, throw him out. Double play for the Rockies. Just a perfect throw by Elias Diaz.
2 down, and Ha-Seong Kim standing in to left center field, and a base hit for Kim. A 2-out knock for Ha-Seong Kim, who's 2 for 2 in this game. And that'll bring up Campusano. 3 balls and a strike, 2 down. Kim at first. There he goes. And a swing and a miss as into second base head first goes Kim. So a stolen base and a swing and a miss for Campusano now makes it 3-2. Line towards right center field. Bouchard dives, can't get it. It's by him. Around from second comes Kim to second base safely with an RBI double is Luis Campusano, and the Padres take a 3-1 lead.
That was good hitting right there by the kid they call Campy.
Jackson Merrill Fly down to center field in the second inning, 0 for 1. Lines this one to left center field. That's a base hit. Here comes Campusano around. He will score, and the Padres take a 4-1 lead. Jackson Merrill driving in a run.
Look at the kid work his magic. What a beautiful stroke that is there.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Ellery's Montero will lead off. Then Nolan Jones, Brenton Doyle on the third base line. That one is scorched through the 5.5 hole. So 2 for 2 tonight for Montero against Michael King.
Montero at first for Nolan Jones.
This is under the glove of Cronenworth. Glove flip won't get it from Bogarts. So maybe the Rockies can take advantage of that miscue. 2 on, no one out after the error on Cronenworth. 1-1 on Doyle. That's line to left. Stay out, Doyle. Montero will stop at third. He had to see that past the third baseman, Wade. Corey Sullivan, it seems like every time Doyle comes up of late, he's finding the barrel. Bases loaded, no one out. Brendan Rodgers at the plate. And this ball hammered deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. How about an 0-2 grand slam for Brendan Rodgers? Maybe that'll get this offense going. First career grand slam for Brendan Rodgers, and the Rockies have taken the lead.
Oh, it's like there was some anger in the swing.
Bases filled with Rockies again.
Blackman, Tovar, McMahon all aboard.
Now Montero started this inning with a base hit to left field. That's what got all of this started.
Here's the 3-1. Ball 4, and the patience pays off. The Rockies have a 6th run. A bases loaded walk, and you wonder if that will be all. It will be, as Mike Schilt is walking out.
And Michael King, who was cruising for most of this game, is out here in the 4th. 6-4 Rockies.
And the new pitcher is Stephen Kolek, dealing with Nolan Jones with the bases loaded. On the ground to third base as Wade looked to second, then fires to first for the out. That will end the inning.
The damage, though, is done. Rocks score 5 times here in the 4th inning. They lead it 6-4.
So first and third now with 2 outs here for the Rockies. We'll bring up Ezequiel Tovar.
This is up the middle. Stay high, Ezekiel. Doyle will score, and the Rockies lead it 7-4. He's got a magic wand going these days. The league hits about 160 with 2 strikes. Tovar hits 780.
At least it feels like that.
9th inning, 7-4 Rockies. Justin Lawrence coming on, trying to pick up his first save of the year.
So 2 down, Cronenworth at first base, and here is Jurickson Profar.
And he pops it up, and this should end the ballgame. Jake Cave's underneath, and the Rockies have defeated the Padres 7-4. And in the process, they've snapped a 6-game slide against San Diego. All smiles for Brent Doyle, getting it done on both sides of the baseball, and it's so good to see the Rockies celebrate.